Hello friends, let's make unfried stew with fresh fish, pomo and egg. This stew is very special because we are not going to fry it. We are just going to cook it without frying, allow it to steam, and let's go. At this point, I have grinded my pepper, onions, tomatoes and shombo. I have grinded it. I have put it on the pot. I pour it into a pot. After pouring into the pot, I put it on the fire. I put a little oil. You can see the oil is not showing at all that there is oil in it. There's a reason for that. Now, immediately after it start boiling, you wash your fresh fish. Immediately start boiling, wash your fresh fish that's properly cleaned, wash it inside. You can see that it just started boiling. Immediately it start boiling, you will start seeing the little oil you put in it will start showing. You will see it on it. Now you put your fresh fish, wash properly, clean it properly and put it inside immediately. You can see as I'm doing it, my fish is properly clean. This fish is fresh fish. You can use any protein of your choice, but I'm tired of chicken, blah blah, this frozen food, so I prefer going with fresh fish today. Now I'm washing my fresh fish inside the pepper that is on the fire. I am not frying, as we said. You can see that it's not being fried. There is no frying process in this stew making. So let's put the fried fish first. Then we're still putting the fish. I am using this medium to say hello to all my new friends. If you are just seeing this page for the first time, you are welcome. I appreciate you all, and I pray that God will meet every one of us at the point of our needs. This stew is a low budget stew. You can use just ordinary, what's it called, Titus fish, mackerel fish, or anything to prepare it. It doesn't matter what you use. What matters is you don't fry it because of the health value. Now at this point, I have put the fish. It has started boiling. You can see the fish has started bringing out its own oil. I think if you look properly, you will see the oil of the fish. Now I want to put my egg. I want to use this process to boil the egg while steaming the stew. Now the egg has been washed. You can see me, I'm washing it one after the other. I'm washing it. Make sure you wash your egg. The reason is because I don't want to start boiling eggs separate. It's another means of managing your gas. Don't let me speak too much grammar. I am not in the mood this evening. Now I'm washing my egg and I'll put in it. After putting the eggs, then I will cover it for some time. Then we add other things. You can see we're still putting the egg. The egg is almost done. Then where are my pomo lovers? I love pomo. I know they say there's no nutritional value added to pomo, but I love it, so I put a little pomo in it. Then at this point, we just have to cover the stew and let it steam. The egg is still in it. The egg is still boiling with the stew. Mind you, because of the fish, you are not going to stir this soup. The only thing you'll be doing for this stew is to be doing shaky daddy. Just be shaky daddy. You can see the oil has started settling on this stew. Don't worry, when the stew is almost ready, and you will know. Now my pomo has been added, my egg is still in it, and the fish is there. Then we are going to leave it for some time. After leaving it for some time, then we know what next to do. At this junction, this soup is good for those people that don't like too much fried things. You can use this as your method of stew cooking. This is at the point where I'm putting my Maggi. I put religious amount of Maggi because of the fish. This is the only spice I'm putting in this stew. I am not adding any other spice. It is only Maggi and salt. You can still see the egg is still in it. boiling, because the stew is much, so the egg is still in it, because it will take time for the, you can see how the oil is settling on it already, because the soup is almost getting ready. You can see once the soup is getting ready, you will know. At this point, I've removed the egg, I have peeled it, and I've put it back into the wonderful stew. You can see the oil on it now. When this oil is on your stew already, at this point, know that your stew is almost ready. But you can still see some little particles of water on the oil. You will allow that water to dry off. The only thing you are going to be seeing is your oil on the stew. Mind you, we use only small vegetable oil. The fish produced some of this oil. That's why we use small amount of vegetable oil. So at this point, we are going to allow it to still steam for some time before we enjoy this wonderful meal. Trust me, this stew method is amazing. As it is said, avoid too much fried things because of health purpose. I will see you when I dish the food. I have finished cooking my rice. Mind you, I boiled Nigerian rice. I love Nigerian rice. I don't know why. I think it's an habit. But once I parboil my Nigerian rice, boiled it, wash it before I put it on the fire. When it boils for some time, I wash it again for the second time. When the rice comes out, it comes out very neat and beautiful. And I love the taste.